So again, we're looking at the Redline index data here, but this time we're going to make use of the pivot table function to try and help us out here. So I'm just going to select anywhere inside my cell, and on the Insert tab, there's a thing called Pivot Table. So I'm going to click on Pivot Table, and it's going to take all of this data and it's going to stick it in a new worksheet. You can put it in the existing worksheet, but it's actually easier if you put it in a new worksheet. So I'm going to do that. And here we have it. Now, this looks a little bit crazy, but let's just go on here. We just need to drag and drop into this space. So it's just saying there's a default here to have a pivot table. There are only two items that I can be looking at, my species and the status. So the status I want as my column. So you can see that it's put up there, my headings. Now you can see what would happen if I put them in as rows. They would be coming across there. So let's go back up here and put them up there. That's what I want to see. And now my species I'm going to put here. And what you can see is that it's done a count. So if I just click on here, value field setting, because it's actually text, pretty much the only thing that's going to work is count. So we've got the count, and so what it's done, it's counted the number of observations in each of these groups. So what I would do is I just select all of this, copy it, and I usually just paste it right down here. So and I do it as a paste special, so I've just got the numbers. And now really all I would do is I'd just move this around, and to make it easy to order, I'd go, well, we know we have extinct first, then critically endangered next, and then what is it, endangered, and that's going to just sneak in there. Might just drag that open a little bit, and then what do we have, vulnerable, and then I think it's near threatened and least concerned. And what you can see is that I've got everything I need here, and then I just need my weights, which are going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and I could have filled them across. So I'm going to, my counts here, let me just check that I've got everything. So let me do a sum, and we know, whoa, I need an equals there, don't I? Sum, and we think there should be 110 of these guys, and so let's just check. Yes, there are 110, and so let's also just do the weights in here. So we just want to do that multiplied by that. And what you can see, I guess, is that this is really a lot easier than the count if function, but it's quite, you have to get your head around working with these pivot tables, but once you do, it's quite a bit easier. And then we can just again do sum and add up all those values, and what do we get? We see that we get 150. So if we had our formula again, we know that m is the maximum value, and that's just if everything is extinct times the total number, so that's 550, and a is the actual, so let's have a is equal to the actual, and my formula is, what is it? It's m minus a divided by m, and we might, just to remind ourselves, let's put some brackets around here, and this time we won't make that mistake that we did last time, so we'll just have m minus 170 divided by 550, and it gives us the same number that we found again. So again, I'm just doing the same exercise but introducing you to the pivot table, which hopefully you'll find useful. Bye bye.